My God, they've landed in Lowestoft.
That's just 5 miles away, which means...
Yes, they'll be here any minute.
We'll be overrun.
Not necessarily.
Let's get out now. There's still time.
Don't be crazy. Out in the open, we'll be dead meat. We must stay within the perimeter.
What? You saw what they did at Retford. We can't defend against that.
Maybe not, but I don't want to be hunted down like rats. I'd rather stand and fight.
Not me. I'm out of here.
Don't desert us. Oh, well, maybe we're better off without him.
Major, more enemy have been sighted.
Where?
Beccles.
Christ, they're down there as well. We'll have to defend both sides.
And they've got a new weapon.
What kind of weapon?
We don't know.
Well, find out. And you, is that radio sorted?
Not yet.
Damn it, we need those comms. What the hell was that?
Sir, damage report.
Yes?
The front bunker's destroyed.
Is that the new weapon?
No, it was an RVA.
Of course. The shield is out.
Major, take a look at this.
What is it? What's that?
That's the new weapon.
Have you seen one before?
No.
You sure it's a weapon?
Look there, sir.
Is that what I think it is?
Yes.
Well, double the defense on the southeast. Get them headphones and make sure they wear them. Another one. Comms. Hurry. We may need to call in a strike.
On where, sir?
Here.
You mean?
Yes. If we're going down, we'll take those bastards with us.
Sir.
Right. Let's take a minute to think. HQ knows we're surrounded. They'll have guessed our comms are down. They may send help, but from where? Probably here.
Sir, southeast under attack.
Can they hold?
Yes, but
What?
you need to see this.
What am I looking at?
There, sir.
Where?
By the hedge.
What on earth is that?
We think it's an audio booster.
Are headphones deployed?
Yes, but
What?
I'm not sure they'll be strong enough.
Well, they'll have to be. We haven't got anything else. Wait a sec. It's gone quiet.
Sir.
Shooting stopped on all sides.
Sir.
What does this mean? Anyone?
Well, sir, that's what happened at Retford before the,
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we'd better brace ourselves. Commence audio shield as much as you can. Start recorders. Everyone, ready. Can you hear anything?
Negative, sir.
Now?
There's something. It's faint.
Raise the volume.
Sir?
It's safe. We've got enough shield. Oh, God.
What is it, sir?
We can't fight that.
Sir?
No human can withstand that level of
What, sir?
insanity. Get me on speaker.
Sir.
These are the last words I ever wanted to say. They're probably the last words I ever will say. But that sound, brace yourselves, that sound is the Big Muddler. Tons of trivial tosh. I've seen some entrances in my time, as the colorectal surgeon said to the bishop, but none like the Big Muddler. Where does it come from? And why won't it just go away? Once again, our course is set for a near half hour of weak jokes and random ramblings. But seeing as you're here, why not settle down with something warm and sticky and try to enjoy the experience? Are you a fan of Country File or Nature Watch? They're great, aren't they? Well, I thought we could do a spot of our own nature watching on the show today. Have you seen anything interesting recently? If so, give us a call. First on the line is John G., an old friend of the program. What have you been watching, John?
Full many a glorious morning have I seen flatter the mountain tops with sovereign eye.
Ah, are you in the hills? Where are you?
Kissing with golden face the meadows green.
Is that hygienic?
Gilding pale streams with heavenly alchemy.
That's very pretty. And where are these streams?
Anon permit the basest clouds to ride with ugly wrack on his celestial face, and from the forlorn world his visage hide.
Sounds like Dartmoor.
Stealing unseen to west with this disgrace.
Yes, definitely Dartmoor. Anywhere in particular?
Even so, my son, one early morn did shine with all triumphant splendour on my brow.
I hope you had your factor 50 on.
But out, alack, he was but 1 hour mine.
Is that a no?
The region cloud hath masked him from me now.
You still need it. UV comes through clouds.
Yet him for this my love no whit disdaineth. Sons of the world may stain, when heaven's sun staineth.
Not quite with you there, John. Did the sunscreen stain your shirt? I think we've lost him. Well, let's now ask, how are your gardens looking? And here to tell us is Peggy A. How are you, Dame Peggy? And how are your flowers?
Now sleeps the crimson petal, now the white.
And what type of bloom is that?
Nor waves the cypress in the palace walk, nor winks the gold fin in the porphyry font.
Sounds like you've got quite a place there.
The firefly wakens. Waken thou with me.
I'm with you all the way, Peggy.
Now droops the milk-white peacock like a ghost, and like a ghost she glimmers on to me.
Must admit, I've never seen a white peacock. They're usually
Now slides the silent meteor on, and leaves a shining furrow as thy thoughts in me.
Right.
Now folds the lily all her sweetness up, and slips into the bosom of the lake.
Steady on there, Mrs. A.
So fold thyself, my dearest, thou, and slip into my bosom.
I think we'll stop that there. This may be a nature show, but we're still before the watershed. And talking of water features, later on we'll be looking at bird baths. And how do you stop them becoming pigeon toilets?
Say goodbye to sadness, bid farewell to fear, dance around the kitchen, have another beer. Outside it may be raining, but that don't bother me. For now the party's started, the rest is jollity. Waiter, get me your best table. Somewhere dark and romantic, I think. Tonight I have a special guest, and I'm in the mood for proposals. Certainly, sir, if you could come this way. This should do nicely. And please, a bottle of your best champagne. Straight away, sir. Would you like me to open the champagne? Oh no, just wait for the lady's arrival. Then let the cork fly. Of course, a suitable metaphor, I think. No need to go off script, Matravers. I was trying to add some interest. Just read what you've been given. If you insist. I do. Then I shall. Now, where were we? Oh yes. Sir, would you like me to bring you the menu? No, wait. My guest will be here soon. Would you like some canapes while you're waiting, sir? Or an aperitif? No, thank you. She'll be here any minute. Of course, sir. Are you sure you wouldn't like a drink, sir? Well, maybe bring me a martini. Sir. Another martini, sir? Yes, why not? Sir, the chef will soon be closing the kitchen. I can't think where she's got to. There must be some good reason for her delay. I'm sure that's so. Oh dear, you might as well get me another drink. She's not coming, is she? No, sir. And something to eat? Yes, sir. What about a Welsh rabbit? That will do. And may I suggest one of these? What's that? It's a Strand cigarette, sir. I've not heard of those. Then the Strand is a cigarette of strength and distinction. That sounds like my kind of cigarette. It's for the man of the moment. That sounds like me. For you know, you're never alone with a Strand. Yes, that is me. How true. I feel better already. Is that it?
Yes.
You're never alone with a strand?
Yes.
Bit sad, don't you think?
What do you mean?
It's the cigarette for losers.
Oh, ridiculous.
If you failed with everything else, at least puff on one of these.
But Travers, you're such a cynical fellow.
I know.
But you do realize Strand Cigarettes are our new sponsor.
Oh dear.
And we're recording this live.
Ah.
So they may not be our sponsor much longer.
Right.
Yes? They've pulled out. That was the producer. Well, all I can say is thank you very much.
Why is it my fault?
Once again, your stupid mouth has lost us income.
But that script was ludicrous.
It wasn't a script. It was money in the bank, and now that money is gone.
I refuse to speak such rubbish.
Oh, come on, we've uttered nonsense from many a stage. What's different now?
Really?
In Falmouth, you once praised Marjorie's Palace of Pies.
I did?
Where we all got food poisoning.
Yes, foul mouth indeed.
Or that time in Bognor Regis.
Oh, God.
It was just a favour to the manager, you said.
I know.
It will get us booked again, you said.
Don't remind me.
Hurry down to Harry's Fun Fair, you said.
Oh.
Where kids are guaranteed a good time. But actually, it's Harry having a good time with the kids.
No.
And we did get booked. By the police.
I'm so sorry.
And now, when all you have to do is sell some perfectly harmless cigarettes,
I know.
you get all precious and saintly.
Well, you've made your point. Shall we get on with the show?
I suppose we should. And what do we have prepared for today?
Ah, lucky listener, we've got a special subject to discuss, and it's a corker. Has anything amusing happened to you while having your hair cut?
Is that it?
Well, if you turned up for the planning meeting, you could have heard us discuss other topics, like the perils of buying sausages.
Well, that sounds much better.
Or demon tips for winning at cribbage.
Well, that too.
But personal grooming won out. And I've got a wonderful story to kick us off. Just the other day, I popped into my barber. He's German, you know.
Is he called Haircut?
Very funny. No, his name's Helmut.
Because that's what he's cutting? Your helmet?
Quick, get the hose. This man's on fire today. Anyway, there was I, perched in the chair, poised for my short back and sides, when all of a sudden...
What?
In rushed two big bobbies.
No.
Yes.
Were they after a haircut?
No, they were after the haircutter, Helmut.
No.
He's an undesirable alien, apparently.
Really?
But he'd seen them coming and legged it through the back.
What, deserted you halfway? That's dashed unsporting.
I know, and it was a deuced critical time in the procedure.
What do you mean?
You see, Helmut likes to do one side, then the other. Well, he'd finished on the left and was about to move across when, shoo, off he went.
And in came the peelers,
who ran straight after him, leaving me pretty vulnerable in the chair.
Well, you are used to being half-cut.
Boom, boom.
What did you do?
I went to the Portland Place hair salon, and Luigi sorted me out.
How much did he charge?
Well, it would have been 6 bob, but he took pity on me.
Really?
Of course.
No, I think you did a deal, and you were cheaply bought. That mention on the show is worth a lot more than 6 bob.
Is it? Well, just as well I've got a whole year of free cuts.
You are incorrigible, Worthman Travers. And yet you complain about a simple advertisement for cigarettes.
I complain about sounding ridiculous.
That doesn't even warrant reply.
Anyway, it's time for the listener to contribute. Can you top my story about Helmut and the Great Escape? What's happened to you in the chair?
They're old, they're creaky, they need some love, so tell them every day those listed jokes.
A warning, the tone will turn a little blue today, but these jokes are classics, so I understand we can make a cultural exception. First up is a gag from Kenneth Williams, a gag which he often used to warm up radio audiences. An old man goes to the doctor. He says,
"Doctor, I was having a pee and my dick came off in my hand. But I didn't throw it away. I put it in my tobacco pouch and I brought it round to see if you could sew it back on."
The doctor takes the tobacco pouch, looks into it and says, "This isn't a penis. This is 2 ounces of Old Holborn ready-rubbed shag. To which the old man says,
"Oh, Gord, I've smoked me cock."
That's history in the telling. And next, here's something I picked up at Wilton's Music Hall. It's not the only thing I picked up at Wilton's, but that's between me and my proctologist. There's this vulture flying over the desert. All the fresh air and thermals, well, he starts feeling a bit horny, at which point he notices a white bird below and thinks, maybe I'll pay her a visit. So the vulture sweeps down and enjoys some nocturnal exercise, as I believe it's known in the animal kingdom. When he flies off, the small bird sings, "Hey, my little dove, and I've had a little love, and I liked it." Meantime, the vulture, high above the desert, is still feeling horny. This time, down below, he notices a blue tit. Again, he swoops down and enjoys some nocturnal exercise. And when he flies off, the small bird sings, "Hey, my little tit, I've had a bit of it, and I liked it." But guess what? The air is still fresh and warm, and that vulture is still horny. And this time below he sees a duck. Yes, a duck. So he swoops down and once again enjoys some nocturnal exercise. But when he's flown off, the small bird sings, "I'm a little drake. That was clearly a mistake. But I liked it." And let's finish off today with 2 quickies, again, just like at Wilton's. What's the difference between a lobster with large breasts and a crap transport centre? Well, of course, one is a busty crustacean, the other is a crusty bus station. Yes. And finally, a limerick from the great Eric Morecambe. I've just come back from the Bahamas, where I bought a new pair of pyjamas. The jacket's all right, but the trousers are tight, and they tickle my Huntley and Palmers. Thank you. Good night.
They're old, they're creaky, they need some love, so tell them every day those listed jokes. They're wild, they're snappy, but they're seldom happy. They came in on the wrong tide, got washed up on the sand. They got nowhere left to hide, so they formed themselves a band. They're great crustaceans, great crustaceans. They're great crustaceans. I'm standing on what looks like an ordinary beach, but there's something special about this stretch of sand. For here, on this unlikely spot, was spawned one of the world's most unusual musical creations, a rock band composed solely of shellfish. A band which has now released 5 albums and thrilled audiences from as far as South Cornwall to the Isle of Wight. That band, of course, is Great Crustaceans, and I'm joined now by one of its founder members, bassist Squid Vicious. Hi Squid, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
What are you up to?
Well, it's an ordinary day for me.
Surely there's nothing ordinary about a day in the life of crustacean bassist superstar Squid Vicious.
Well, I have a simple life.
Apart, of course, from the booze and the groupies.
The what?
Those raunchy trimmings of the rock star lifestyle.
No, I prefer jigsaws. And sometimes collecting seaweed.
But you must have some great stories. Tell me about your bandmates. Guitarist Razors. Is he the Keith Richards of the band?
No, he's more like the Cliff Richard of the band. That is, if Cliff had anger issues and a persecution complex.
Ouch, I didn't know Squid could sting. This is great stuff. And tell me about drummer Spider. He's the dark horse of the group, isn't he?
He's not a horse, he's a spider crab. But he is sort of dark. I mean, he's from the Black Country.
And he's a crab. How's that possible?
Nobody knows. It's 100 miles from the nearest beach. Spider claims he had a virgin birth like Jesus, but we think that's a bit unlikely.
Wow, such revelations. What about new member of the band, Otis Octopodes? Does he bring some slick Mediterranean charm?
Are you being racist?
Of course not.
Just because he's from Southern Europe doesn't mean he's greasy.
I meant, does he bring a different musical vibe to the band?
Well, his keyboard heroes are Rick Wakeman and Liberace.
How about a bit of Jules Holland?
Maybe a very small bit of Jules Holland, like his toenails. No, Otis is a brilliant musician, and he's a showman too.
You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask. You may be shellfish, but you're not all crustaceans. I mean, you, as a squid, are a cephalopod. Shouldn't you rename the band?
Oh, people who ask that are missing the point.
The point being...
Great Crustaceans is not about biology, it's about attitude. It's about being tough in how you face the world. Even a mollusk like me can have a hard skin.
Where does the name Squid Vicious come from?
Well, obviously it's from the Sex Pistols. I'm a squid and I play bass.
But famously, Sid Vicious couldn't actually play.
I know. I like that.
And you can?
Of course I can.
He was also famous for his lifestyle. You must have made some headlines in your time.
I have.
Really? Tell me about them.
I've got the West Country's largest collection of antique wooden jigsaws.
What?
When I donated some to the Penzance Jigsaw Museum, there was an article about it in the Falmouth Packet.
Gosh.
And once I was interviewed about becoming a local councillor for the Lib Dems.
Were you elected?
No.
Right. Let's talk instead about manager Kenneth Prawn. Any stories about him?
Ken works very hard. You know, it's not easy getting gigs for beach-bound invertebrates.
He's got some special interests, hasn't he?
What do you mean?
Well, doesn't he run summer camps for young shrimp?
So?
Some say those camps are not what they seem.
What do you mean?
I'm sure you've heard the stories.
No, I haven't.
Have you seen him much in the presence of young shrimp?
Well, I help out sometimes on sports day, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, well. Isn't that your bandmate Razors?
It is. Do you want to meet him?
That would be great.
Hey, Ray, do you know Piers Morbid?
Who's that?
It's him. Piers is a journalist. Your favourite species.
What do you mean? Hi, Razors. It's an honour to meet you. I'm a big fan.
What of?
Of you and Great Crustaceans.
So what's your favourite album of ours?
I love them all.
What's your favourite song?
Oh, hard to choose.
Could you actually name any of our songs?
Tell me, Razors, or should I call you Ray?
Razors.
Well, Razors. Do you think you get the respect that you deserve?
I said you'd like him. He understands you, Ray. You're a journalist, right?
Yes.
Who do you write for?
My work gets syndicated across lots of outlets.
What, like Mail Online?
Sometimes.
TMZ? Pop Bitch?
Yeah.
Ray, you seem to know a lot about this.
You're filth.
What?
You're a parasite feeding on honest, hard-working people.
That's not true.
Get off my beach.
Really?
Actually, no, don't.
Ray?
Can't you see, Squid? He wants confrontation.
What do you mean?
He gets clicks from outrage. He wants to provoke us.
Fellas, I think you've got me all wrong. I just want to give you a voice.
Yes, of course, Piers. Anything you say, Piers.
So how long have you been hiding paedophile Kenneth Prawn?
We're not listening.
Razors, did you give drugs to Bonnie Smack?
I can't hear what you're saying.
Isn't it true you hate Otis Octopodes and you think he's taking over the band?
Oh, Piers, weren't you fired for making stuff up?
You really hate him, don't you?
Then you were fired again for poor ratings.
How come your last album didn't sell?
Before being fired once more for some bitchy nonsense.
Oh, I give up with you losers. I never wanted to do this interview anyway.
Why not walk away? You're good at that, aren't you?
Bloody washed up musos.
Yeah, just flounce off in a huff.
Waste of time. You were brilliant, Ray.
You've got to know how to handle them. They're pond life.
What, as opposed to marine life?
You know what I mean.
Oh, yes, Ray. I know exactly what you mean.
They're wild, they're snappy, but they're seldom happy. They came in on the wrong tide, got washed up on the sand. They got nowhere left to hide, so they formed themselves a band. They're great crustaceans, great crustaceans. They're great crustaceans.
You've been listening to The Big Muddler. No, don't try and deny it. You've been tuned to a near half hour of desperate drivel. And what have you learnt from this? Well, I'm waiting. Let's see now. We started in the middle of a battle near Lowestoft, near Beccles, a battle for people's ears, and that didn't end prettily. Then we were straight into a phone-in where the callers seemed suspiciously scripted by Shakespeare and Tennyson. But it got worse. We had listed jokes scripted by Kenneth Williams and other filthy funsters. Thank goodness the Jollity boys kept it clean, even if they were trying to advertise some perfectly harmless cigarettes. Then we had a lesson in morality on the beach. Razors showed us how to see off the gutter press. I hope Piers Morbid learnt his lesson, though I fear he did not. And that's it for another week. The guilty party, once again, is Matthew Cram-pton. If you see him, be sure to tell him. Otherwise, we'll see you again soon for another edition of The Big Muddler.